family.
Wow, you're one to talk. Betrayal? Really? When you've used and abused my mother for years, it's like clockwork with you. The minute your ego is bruised, you run straight to Taylor because Forster Creations became a toxic workplace thanks to you and your daughter.
Oh, we did that?
Yes, you. The man who called me a bitch. The man whose daughter throws around the word slut when we all know her past. So yes, my mother and I are through with being your scapegoat.
Has Hope Logan finally found her backbone? Hi guys, welcome back to another bold and a beautiful recap and review. Well, it's looking like she's finally starting to stand up for herself and actually confront people with what's on her mind. We've seen her point out some very tough truths to Brooke and Ridge over the past couple of days, and we're going to take a look at those scenes and discuss. And I definitely want to know your thoughts in the comments. Now, I've seen a lot of people online wonder why Steffy always calls Hope names and she never stands back up to her and snaps back about Steffy's own past. And she did do it a little today. Still not to Steffy's face. So I do wonder if that confrontation is coming. But she did bring it up to Brooke and Ridge. Now, before we look at the next clip, let's talk about how we got here. They had the jury launch, which went very successful, but Brooke and Daphne have been working on Carter. He's feeling pretty guilty, and he told Brooke that he's thinking about maybe they should apologize to Ridge and Eric and give the company back, and she was in disbelief at this idea.
Have you forgotten that we were once a part of that family? I once called you father. You were married to my mother. How do you think that makes her feel to have you constantly ignore her contribution? Think she feels valued by you? Or has she just been run down? Her self-esteem stolen because you're too insecure of a man to stand by a powerful woman. You know, I have to thank you really for running to Taylor so quickly because it's going to show my mom who you truly are.
If only that were true, Hope. If only that were true. But sadly, we saw in the very next scene, Brooke was begging Ridge to take her back right across the hall in the design office. So I really wish they would dive deeper into the aspect of this storyline where at one time Hope thought that Ridge was her father. She called him her dad until she was 18. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, the people that have been watching a long time, I believe when she started her internship at Forrester, she overheard Brooke and Ridge talking about the fact that Ridge was not her father. I think up until that point, she thought, so she was raised thinking this guy was her dad, but yet he had so much vitriol for her at this point. So I do really wish they would dive deeper into that aspect of the story as well. But I think the past couple of days have been very well written. We've gotten some great dialogue from all sides. And the next scene that we're going to look at, which is Hope confronting Brooke, Lawrence actually posted that he co-wrote this episode, which that episode had a lot of scenes between Carter and Ridge that were very well written as well. But we're going to take a look at this one with Brooke and Hope.
So now Carter's in there beating himself up over people who have taken him for granted.
He feels guilty, honey. Forster is their company. Right or wrong, it belongs to them.
Why are you always taking their side? How many times did Stephanie disrespect you over the years? And now for her granddaughter to do the same to both of us? How many times has Ridge taken advantage of you, broken your heart? I mean, hell, he is with Taylor right now and you're still defending him. I will never understand this hold that Ridge has over you and Carter. I won't.
He doesn't have a hold over us.
Right.
What Hope said needed to be said. Brooke showed a backbone for one day when she went over there and told Ridge off about running to Taylor and slapped him. And then within 24 hours, she was back to saying, "Oh, Ridge, you're my destiny." So even though it went in one ear and out the other, I was glad to see Hope tell her to her face that she is letting Ridge walk all over her. But sadly, Brooke is so blinded by love with this man that she or Taylor will never see what he's doing to them. So I don't know how this is all going to play out. The spoilers for the Wednesday episode says that Carter says something that worries Hope. So we'll see if he's still going to try to convince her to go along with giving the company back. Of course, if she gives the company back, they're going to boot her out. Then I'm wondering if they're going to spiral into a new storyline for Hope where she is more independent because they are finally giving her a backbone. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think that she had enough of a backbone What did you feel about the dialogue these past couple of days? And what would you like to see next? Thanks for watching. Please like the video, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one.
Had a great day at work today, and saying hi to Lawrence. Wonderful working with you. And Chris, my two favorite people.